My name is Maya. I am 32 years old, a wife, and a mother. I have a husband named Daniel and a daughter named Lily, who is 6. For 9 years we lived under the same roof, shared the same bed, and built what I believed was a safe, honest life together. I used to believe that love was enough to protect a marriage. I loved Daniel deeply. I trusted him with everything I had. I believed he would never hurt me, never lie to me, never become the reason my heart would break. I thought he was an honest man. I thought I knew him, but I was wrong. It happened on a quiet weekend. I had caught a bad cold and decided to stay home to rest. Daniel got dressed that evening and said casually, "It's Jake's birthday tonight. I'll probably be late." Smiled wrapped in a blanket and replied, "Okay, have fun." Sometimes the moments that change your life look completely ordinary. I watched some TV, the sound low, my head heavy. Soon sleep took over. While I rested, believing everything was fine, something else was happening, something I didn't know, something that would quietly tear my world apart. The next morning, Daniel felt different. He was quiet during breakfast, barely touching his food. His eyes kept moving down to his phone, then out the window. He didn't look at me the way he used to. "Are you okay?" I asked. "Yeah," he said quickly. "Just tired." When someone avoids your eyes, your heart notices before your mind does. Something felt wrong. I couldn't explain it, but my chest felt tight. That evening, my friend Nina came over. She had also been at the party. The moment she stepped inside, I knew. Her hands shook. Her smile didn't reach her eyes. "Maya, I don't know if I should tell you this," she said softly. My body went cold. "Tell me what? I saw something last night." The truth often arrives before we're ready to hear it. She took a deep breath. Daniel was dancing with someone. Very close. Too close. My heart started pounding. "Who?" I whispered. "Clara, his ex. I saw them kiss." The room spun. It felt like the air had been punched out of my lungs. "Are you sure?" I asked. My voice barely there. She nodded slowly. There are moments when your life splits in two, before and after. That night, I waited by the door. I didn't cry. Not yet. When Daniel walked in, I looked straight at him. "Tell me the truth," I said. "Was Clara at the party?" His face changed instantly. Frozen. Guilty. "Yes," he whispered. "Did you kiss her?" Silence. Long. Heavy, Maya. He finally said. "I was drunk." She came close. "I didn't plan it. It just happened." "Just happened" is the most painful lie of all. "You kissed another woman," I said, my hands shaking. "It was one stupid kiss," he replied, stepping closer. "That's all. I love you." "I love Lily. Please don't let this destroy us." I picked up his bag and walked to the door. "Get out," I said calmly. "This house is mine, and you made your choice." He didn't argue. He didn't fight. He just looked broken and left. Lily was staying with my parents that weekend. I was grateful she didn't see us fall apart. She didn't need to hear shouting or watch her mother cry. Sometimes protecting your child means breaking your own heart. After that night, Daniel called again and again. Long messages, apologies, promises. "I love you. I'm sorry. Please give me one more chance." I didn't reply. Then his mother called. "Please don't be angry," she said gently. "All men make mistakes. My husband had a girlfriend once, but I stayed. Well, now we're okay." I took a breath. "I don't want to live with a man who kisses other women." "Think about Lily," she said. "K-child needs her father. She can still see him," I replied. "But I don't want him as my husband. Forgiveness should never be forced." Some people said I was too serious. Others said I should forgive him. Oh, but they didn't feel what I felt. They didn't have to sleep beside a man who betrayed them. Yes, I still loved him. But love wasn't enough anymore. Trust mattered more, and he destroyed it. Now, I lived alone with Lily. I wasn't always happy, but I was calm. No lies, no shouting, no constant fear. Peace can feel lonely, but it never feels fake. One morning, Daniel came back to the house. He stood at the door holding a small bouquet of white lily, Maya's favorite. His eyes were tired, his face pale. He didn't look like the confident man I once knew. "Can we talk?" he whispered. I opened the door just a little. "I made a terrible mistake," he said. "I wasn't drunk. I wasn't confused. I was selfish. You didn't just kiss someone, I replied. You kissed away our trust. He nodded. I know. I hate myself for it. You can still see Lily, I said calmly. But I don't want a husband who betrays me. His hands shook as he placed the flowers down and walked away. Walking away doesn't mean you stop. Loving it means you start respecting yourself. That night, sleep wouldn't come. Memories flooded my mind, our first meeting, his awkward jokes, our simple wedding, the night Lily was born. He used to be a good man. Now he felt like a stranger. Days turned into weeks. Messages kept coming. I'll wait, one message said. Not because I expect forgiveness, but because I deserve to wait. Some apologies don't ask for answers. They accept consequences. When Daniel came to pick up Lily one weekend, she ran into his arms, laughing. He was still a good father. But being a good father didn't mean being a good husband. And that truth hurt more than I expected. The days after that conversation felt heavy and slow. I focused on Lily, on work, on simple routines, waking up, cooking, cleaning, sleeping. Silence became my shelter. I didn't answer Daniel's calls. I needed space, not explanations. Healing often begins with silence, not answers. But Daniel didn't disappear. Every weekend he came to pick up Lily, always on time, always calm. He stopped sending dramatic messages. No more begging, no more promises, just presence. He read Lily her favorite books again, the same stories he used to read before bed. He helped her with homework, sat patiently as she struggled with words, praised her when she succeeded. Sometimes he simply listened to her talk about school, friends, dreams. Children don't listen to apologies. They watch actions. I watched from a distance. My heart tightened every time Lily laughed with him. He was still a good father. That truth was impossible to deny. One afternoon, after ice cream and swings at the park, Daniel stayed behind. Lily was drawing with chalk on the sidewalk. Maya, he said softly, I won't ask you to forgive me. I crossed my arms. Then why are you here? I want to prove I can be better. Not with words, with time. Promises fade. Patterns remain. Weeks turned into months. He showed up every weekend without fail. Rain or sun, tired or busy. He volunteered at Lily's school events. He learned how to braid her hair. Awkward at first, then better. He packed her lunches when she stayed over. He respected my boundaries. He didn't touch me. He didn't push me. He didn't rush me. Real change doesn't ask for attention. It earns trust quietly. One day, he asked if he could help clean the garden. I hesitated, then nodded. We worked in silence, pulling weeds, trimming plants. The air was warm. Lily laughed nearby, chasing butterflies. Maya, he said after a while, I still love you. I know I broke your heart. I know I don't deserve your trust. But I've been rebuilding myself without lies, without excuses. I didn't answer. You're different now, he continued. Stronger, and I admire that. There's even a small place in your heart that remembers us. I want to earn it back. Sometimes the hardest question isn't, do I still love you? But can I trust you again? I looked at him. He looked older. Was quieter. Not the man who kissed someone else, but not fully the man I married either. I looked at Lily. Her laughter filled the air like music. Something in me softened. I'm not choosing you because I need you, I said slowly. I'm choosing you because I believe people can grow. For Lily, and maybe for us. His eyes filled with tears. He took my hand gently like it might break. Thank you, he whispered. Forgiveness is not forgetting, it's choosing a different future. That night, Lily asked, are we a family again? I kissed her forehead. We never stopped being one. We just needed time. Rebuilding trust was not easy. There were bad days. Days when memories came back suddenly. Days when doubt whispered in my ear. But Daniel stayed consistent, honest, patient. He went to therapy. He talked openly about his mistakes. He accepted my fear without anger. Second chances only work when both people are willing to change. Slowly, carefully, we learned how to talk again, how to listen, how to be present. We didn't erase the past. We acknowledged it. Love didn't return like a storm. It returned like sunrise. It's quiet, slow, real. Now, our life isn't perfect, but it's honest. Sometimes honesty is the strongest form of love. A broken heart can heal, but only when truth leads the way. If this story touched your heart, please like to support meaningful stories. Share it with someone who needs hope. Subscribe for more emotional real-life stories about love, trust, and second chances. Thank you for listening. Your support helps keep these stories alive.